Make a tofu. No, like we're making tofu from scratch. It's actually really easy to do this. The first thing you gotta do is soak soybeans overnight. Once those soybeans are soaked, you're gonna blend them up. And then you're going to strain out the solids and get out what is essentially the soy milk. So basically the first step is just making soy milk. Done, you made soy milk. Then you are going to heat up the soy milk. You're going to get it to a boil and let it simmer for a bit. While that's going on, we're going to prep our coagulant. The coagulant is the thing that is going to actually pull the tofu from the soy milk. We can use a lemon. So I'm going to chop this lemon up and squeeze out the juices. Make sure there's no seeds. Soy milk boiling for a bit. Turn off the heat. Add our coagulant. Stir it around. Gently mix that lemon juice in there. And we're going to start to slowly see the tofu just kind of form. Yeah, it's curdling, just like milk would curdle if you're making cheese. That is why tofu is often called bean curd, especially like if you go to like Chinese restaurants. It's very common to see that. Take all this goop and we're going to scoop it up and put it in a mesh bag or a cheesecloth if you have a cheesecloth. Don't worry, cheesecloth isn't made from cheese. It's used to make cheese. But you can also use it to make tofu. That's okay too. Put this all in a bowl and we have to press out all of the liquids. You could do this in a colander too. My colander is full of stuff right now, so I can't do it in a colander. And I'm just going to put some heavy stuff on top of this to squeeze out the liquid. And then as I go, pour out the liquid. I'm going to save this all because you can use this liquid later. We'll get into that in a bit. I'm basically just going to keep doing this until it's firm. Pressed it for about 20 minutes or so. We're going to pour in some cold water, chilled. Now let's peel this back and see what we got. Tofu block on a cutting board. All right, now let's chop it up and make some delicious tofu-ness. So I'm going to turn on a pan, put a little oil in it, and then I'm going to slice up this tofu, and I'm going to put it in the pan, dip it with some ginger sauce, so it's just like some fresh chopped ginger and some soy, and then eat it. Best tofu ever. Dunzo. You're a champ. All this pulpy stuff that you have left over, spread that on a baking sheet and kind of dehydrate it at a really low temperature in the oven, and we'll get into what to do with that another time.